The start of the Basalt Vista project happened when Rob Stein came to a Basalt Education Foundation meeting that I was attending. And I asked him if there's one thing that we could do for the school district to help them in terms of the education of the children and the betterment of the community, what would it be? Rob said, housing. I said, well, what's the second thing? And he said, housing. So I took it as a personal challenge. And at the time I was the town manager of Basalt, to start trying to identify parcels where we could build teacher housing. And I started with school parcels. And the first one I identified was the parcel behind Basalt High School.
Quite some time ago, we'd formed a Basalt Affordable Housing Committee, and one of the projects we looked at was this project here. So we started in the initial conversations about how we could make this work. Reinvented here a couple of years ago, and the only difference was that Habitat for Humanity was involved.
It's such a unique and awesome partnership with the town of Basalt, Pitkin County, Alpine Bank, and our school district all working together to attain something with Habitat for Humanity that we wouldn't have been able to do alone.
Without any partner, the whole thing couldn't happen. And in the past, it wouldn't have happened because everybody was doing their own thing, you know. So there's a lot to be gained here. It'll be an example for the future, and hopefully there'll be a lot more projects like this.
This project brings together a number of different entities to help provide affordable housing to employees that are really critical to forming our community.
All my life has been a proponent of affordable housing. I am a mortgage lender, so I deal with people every day who just cannot afford to buy. They cannot qualify. So this is a nice step to help those people become homeowners.
The Basalt Vista Housing Project does that by providing affordable options for our teachers to move from rental to ownership. And that's really the first step to put down roots in the community. And that's a huge value to our students and our community over the long term.
The fact that our staff can get into units for $250,000 to $350,000 when we look at market prices in this valley is unbelievable. And so we're really excited that the impact that's going to have on recruit and retain staff, but then the impact that that has on, ultimately the education that we're providing kids and what happens in the classroom every day.
This is a very exciting project for Habitat for Humanity and a very exciting project for me personally. I started my career in the workforce out of college as a teacher for 5 years, teaching math. But I realized pretty early on that it wasn't going to be a long-term opportunity because some of the older teachers were so frustrated because they couldn't afford to have a family, own a home, and have a long-term career as a teacher. It's hard to be in the workforce, hard to be a teacher, and be able to own a home. So I've been able to bring the power of the community, that would be the Roaring Fork School District, and Pitkin County, and galvanize that with the incredible ability of Habitat for Humanity to build homes and to lose money building homes and raise money to fill that gap. So for me, this is very personal and very important to be able to now enable at least 15 teachers stay in the teaching business and doing something they love to do and make it affordable for them to live in this valley where, quite frankly, otherwise that wouldn't be possible.